consideration of the bill and a motion thereon.
Mr. Speaker, I'd ask the clerk to report House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 371.
Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 371.
General from Hopkins.
Mr. Speaker, the committee substitute does require the Department of Insurance to develop administrative regulations establishing a time frame of notification to the insurers to provide to the providers of this coverage. I move adoption of House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 371.
Motion is for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion of the committee substitute? Seeing none, those in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. General from Hopkins.
Mr. Speaker, House Bill 371 is in essence a consumer protection bill involving insurance coverage for mine subsidence. The Kentucky Mine Subsidence Fund was established in 1984 to be administered by the Department of Insurance to be made available through the fund insurance coverage against lawsuits arising out of or due to mine subsidence in the state of Kentucky. Since its creation, 1984, the fund's maximums have been increased on 2 other occasions in 1998 and in 2010. However, it has not kept pace with the current cost of homes. Instead of continuing going back to the legislator every so many years, we've worked with stakeholders in the insurance industry and the Kentucky Department of Insurance for a long-term solution. Section 1 of this bill, the language will raise the limits of the living expenses coverage from $25,000 to $50,000, and it will also change the policy limits of coverage from $300,000 to an amount established by the administrator and approved by the commissioner. The administrator of the fund is the Property and Casualty Division, which is a division of the Department of Insurance. This change will allow the Department of Insurance to provide the flexibility of coverage for more expensive property and thus protects policyholder from unexpected loss.